Sanibonani, Miss P for Progressive You. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Super excited to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Today we're talking about do not occupy your mind with enemies. Let them do the job for you. We get distracted a lot of time because we focus on the people that we presume or assume are our enemies. They hate us, and you get consumed by all of that negative energy, which you don't need, because what happens is you consume that energy and you end up not focusing on what you need to do. Let them do that for you. Let them be worried about you. Let them talk about you. Let them, you should not even care what they're doing. But what you shouldn't be doing is taking that energy and bringing it on yourself, on your body, on your mind, on your energy, and that consumes you, right? So you are assuming that people are talking about you. Now you're angry about it because, you don't even know what this topic is about. You shouldn't be concerning yourself unless someone comes to your face and tell us something, go say, look, this is the situation. It means that information is not meant for you. So do not be worrying yourself. Do not be making yourself angry about that. I'll make you an example. Like many years ago, I used to work for I can't name the name of the company, but my boss was a lady, right? And somehow we were just not gelling, and she was, I can't say spiteful, but she was not the best leader, and I think of course I let go of that a long time ago, and I can understand in hindsight why she did what she needed to do, because when you get promoted to a job and they don't take you for training, and then you must be be leading people. Some people just don't have the skill to be leaders. She was doing the best that she could at the time with the information that she had, but she was not taken for leadership cause to be a manager. So she was not the best manager because she wasn't given the tools, right? So she had like funny tendencies. So one time she sent me a message. I knew we had a fallout during the day, but she sent me a message around 5. That was like my, Chaisa time to go home. And she says, we need to talk about something tomorrow. So you can imagine someone that you're not in good terms with, and they send you such a message that we need to talk. I was stressing the whole night. I didn't sleep. I had nightmares. I'm going to be fired. What is she going to say? I could just play out that whole meeting of how it's gonna happen tomorrow. But turns out the next day that no, actually they wanted to give me a voucher, to go and have dinner with my son or whoever, because we had successfully finished the project. But in my mind I thought, my goodness, couldn't she just say that, or couldn't she just wait for the next day to actually tell me the information? But in my mind, because I thought that she was my energy, I had consumed that information. Imagine you're not sleeping, you are not enjoying the evening. People around you can't enjoy you because you're stressing about, about tomorrow that you don't know, So I took the information and thought of the worst, right? And that's exactly what we do with people that we consider not liking us, or the so-called enemies. And I don't think I have enemies. If I do have an enemy, until a person actually comes to me and says, you're my enemy, I don't believe I have an enemy, because I'm a harmonious person. I believe the world is a good place, and if we have a clash and we speak about it, I don't consider you my enemy, because as adults we should be able to to resolve things, right? So I don't have people that I could say they are my enemies because we fought and we left things unresolved, and we're here and whatnot. I've come to a point where I'm just at peace with myself, and I know that the people that need to be in my life are in my life, and if they're not in my life, they're not meant to be in my life. So I'm appealing to you that stop internalizing and stressing about things that you shouldn't be concerning you about. Losing sleep over izingeko, thinking, because that the mind can go to places. Like, you can give the mind a drop like this. It can take that drop and make it an ocean. So be careful of what you put in your mind to, and the so-called people that you think don't like you, your enemies, your frenemies. There's words these days. Just be careful. Be careful that you're not over internalizing the information so that it distracts you from what you need to be doing. Okay, we need to be keeping our heart, our minds, our soul, our spirit clean, so that we're able to do, our purpose in life. We're able to execute the tasks, to touch the lives, to progress our lives the way that we're supposed to. If you are consuming yourself and your mind with things that don't concern you, that you don't even know about, that you are assuming, because half of the time it's assumption, unless someone comes to you, then that's a different story altogether. But now that we're working on ourselves, self-development, and you can handle that. You know what you should be worried about and what you shouldn't be worried about, and we don't worry about things because we handle things, right? Okay, guys, I'm out. This was supposed to be 3 minutes. It's way over 3 minutes. Okay, much love, guys. Miss P here. Thank you so much for joining us again. I'm out.